Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Discord.js series where I show you guys how you can code your own Discord bot using Discord.js v13. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can create buttons in Discord.js v13. So in the previous video, I showed you guys how you can create a select menu where the bot will basically return a select menu and then the user will be able to select a couple of options, and then based on that, a bot will return or output an answer. So in today's video, we're going to be expanding on that concept and creating a buttons.js. So the first thing you want to do is essentially copy our city.js file, and then want to create a new file underneath our commands folder, call it buttons.js like that, and paste that into our buttons.js. And then what we're going to do is change the name of the command to buttons, and then just change the description. This command will allow the user to press some buttons. You can customize this to your liking as much as you want. And then we're going to change we also have to add something here for message button. So we have to add message button like that. And we essentially want to get rid of all of this here, all these values in the array, because that is not needed for buttons like that. And we also can get rid of this. That is also not needed. And then what you want to do is change new message select menu to new message button. And then inside our button, we're going to give some options like set custom ID, which was very similar to what we did in our select menu video. And if you haven't checked out that, make sure to check that out as well. So danger button, and then set label, I'm going to do danger. And then the style, which I'll explain in just a moment, it's gonna be danger. Make sure you copy it exactly, because the style is a specific style of the button, and if you don't copy it just like this, you won't be able to get the danger button. You can change these two as much as you like, as much as you want. However, just keep it as like the default, quote unquote. And I forgot to mention this, but if you're completely new here and not sure how to get started, make sure to check out the first 2 episodes in this series where I show you guys how you can set up your own Discord bot, set up your own Discord server, set up your own IDE, and get your bot running and online. And then what we're going to do now is copy this options that we just created, and let's put a comma here first of all, and then just paste it in 4 more times, since there's a total of 5 different unique buttons in Discord.js. So that's 3, 4. And let me control or command all, format document. And just a side note that I changed my operating system to Mac OS because my previous operating system was giving some sort of errors. So hopefully everything should be smoothly in this video. Okay, now let's go back to where we were. I was talking about the 5 different types of buttons. So there's a danger button, which is red in color. There is a success button, which is green in color. So let's type success, and then change this to success as well. I'll show you guys later on, right after this, how it looks like in the Discord.js guide. And then success. The label is the title of the button. Okay, and then the third button is primary button, and then we're going to do that to primary, and then change the label as to primary as well, and then change the style to primary. And the primary button is green in color. The next button is going to be our secondary button, and that is gray in color. And then we're going to change the label to secondary and the style to secondary as well. And then the last button is a link button. So basically, whenever you press on the link, the user will be taken to an external link that is provided. So there's no custom ID for the link button. Instead, there's a URL. So you can put whatever URL you want. I'll put my YouTube channel sub confirmation link later on. And so let's change this to subscribe. You can put whatever you want as well, like I said, but change the style to link. Now let's go check out the Discord.js guide real quick and see what it has. So here we are at the Discord.js guide, and as you can see, there are the 5 different buttons that I just talked about: the primary, secondary, success, danger, and link. And they look like this. The link button will take you to an external link. And then you can read this guide if you want. The link will be in the description below. However, in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys step by step with whatever's written here. Alright, so here we are back at our Visual Studio Code, and let me first of all paste the set URL link. And now that I've pasted that, that's an auto sub confirmation link to my YouTube channel. Whenever someone clicks on this link, they'll be automatically prompted to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want to learn how to create your own auto sub confirmation link for your own YouTube channel, make sure to check out my second video in this series where I show you guys how you can create that. Anyways, let's get back to our coding right here. Now we have done the bulk of our progress in the buttons.js file. All we have to do now is just change this await interaction.reply. And what I'm going to do is first of all add ephemeral and set that to true. The reason is because basically what ephemeral will do is it will make the buttons hidden only to you. And in this case, there's not much of a reason why you do that. However, if you're working with very secure buttons or like very private type of matter, like you're making some sort of payment, you want to keep that command or that output just to you, and you don't want everyone looking at what you're doing or messing around with your buttons. So in that case, it's recommended that you turn ephemeral on to true, so it's hidden. So I'm going to be doing that as well here. So we're going to type ephemeral, set that to true, just like that. And then what we're going to do next is change this to, let's bold. So please select, or not select, please press on buttons below. And once again, you can customize this to your liking as much as you want. And then the components is going to be the row that we created here. And with that being done, our buttons.js file is complete, and we can move on to the InteractionCreate.js file. So let's first of all save the code. So Command S if you're on a Mac and Control S if you're on a Windows. Okay, now that I've saved it, let's go to InteractionCreate.js. And like I stated in the previous video, there's multiple types of commands that can be executed. And so the first of all is the command. And if it's command executed, the second type is the select menu. And if it's a select menu, executed. The third type is the buttons, which we'll be adding right now. So what we're going to do is go over here where this else if statement ended, and then create our own else if statement, give it a condition, and it's going to be if interaction is button, like that. And then we're going to open this up, do if interaction dot custom id includes button. Then what we're going to do is do the series of if statements that we'll be doing. So basically what here is checking for the custom ID. If you go to our buttons.js real quick, you can see we have added the button to all the custom IDs. So in this case, the InteractionCreate.js file will check whether or not we have the buttons added and make sure the interaction is valid. So now let's go back to InteractionCreate.js. Let's create a series of if and else if statements. So like that, we will be filling in the code later and the conditions later on for each of the conditionals. So one more if, one more else if, and then what we're going to do is a final else if, like that. And we can just end this off with an else. Okay, and now let's create our conditions and what to output. So interaction dot custom ID includes, and the first button I believe we created was danger, so danger. And then what we're going to do is await interaction dot reply, and then similar to what we did before, content, and we're going to do you pressed on the danger button, semicolon. Let's copy that for each of our conditions, paste it in. Obviously we'll be changing the button names. So let's go to our next else if statement and essentially copy this, paste it there, change this from danger to, I believe our second button was success. Yes, success. Change this to success, and this was primary. Yeah. And this was secondary, and this was a link, just like that. Okay, and then copy this. Wait, it's already copied. Okay, paste, change this to secondary, and then change this to primary. Sorry for going all over the place. Anyways, that should be it for InteractionCreate.js file. and we should be good to go. The reason why we didn't do an else if statement is because what's happening is the program's checking for whether it's a danger or it's a success, it's a primary or secondary, and there's only 5 total buttons. So if it's not any of these, it has to be a link. So hence we don't need to include an else if to a link, like a condition. If you want, you can do it. It doesn't really matter. It saves time to do it like this. So let's save this program, and then let's run npm run test in our terminal, npm run test. Okay, it says started refreshing application commands, successfully reloaded application commands, logged in as Jishan's test bot, and we're connected to the database. And if you're unsure again how you can connect your Discord bot to your database so you can do fancy stuff like currency systems and whatnot, make sure to check out episode 3 where I show you guys how you can create a database for your own Discord bot and connect it. Okay, now let's go to our Discord bot and check it out. Here we are at our Discord server. Let's check out the nuke buttons command. Okay, as you can see, it says please press on the buttons below. So let's see, when we click on the danger button, interaction failed. So let's see what they're. Alright, so I obviously spelled button wrong here. It's button with 2 T's only, not 3. Let's save the command. Let's save the prog file again. Let's exit out of this. npm run test. Okay, now let's try it again. Hopefully it should work. Back at our Discord server, let's have the buttons command. And let's click on the danger button. And as you can see, you press the danger button. Let's click on the success. Let's try primary, secondary, and let's click on subscribe. Yep. And as you can see, it goes to my YouTube channel. And obviously, since I'm signed into my own YouTube channel, I will not be able to subscribe to myself, unfortunately. However, let's go back to our Discord server. And as you can see, it's completely working. And I realized in the link button, you won't be able to actually output anything because you just click on an external link and you're going to an external link. So anyways, there you guys have it. Now you know how you can create buttons for your Discord bot, and you can get a whole lot fancy with this. Actually, what you can do is combine select menus with buttons and with embeds. It's gonna look really, really good. The next video I'm gonna be going over embeds, and then the next video after that. So we're gonna combine those 3 topics to create a really good looking bot. So there you guys have it. Now you know how you can create your own buttons using Discord JSV13. If this video helped you, make sure to give a like, share this video with your friends and family, comment down below if you have any questions regarding this video or any other tech related topic. I'll gladly help out. And thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.